Alright. Alright, sorry about that, everybody. This video is going to be a little wonky. Unfortunately, we've already started playing about 20 minutes into the video before a viewer noticed that my mic wasn't picking up. So sorry about that. Just to give you guys a quick recap of what's been going on. Our heroes, after everything that happened in Sandpoint last week, and fighting the goblins, saving some citizens, and heading off to the Rusty Dragon, and they've now woken up the next morning sore and tired, but heroes nonetheless. And the paladin is now currently in service of the church as he's being tended to his very severe wounds he got from the fight of the goblins. They're helping him, and then he's going to help them for a bit. But the party picked up a barbarian that was also there fighting along, named Cinder. We'll do character introductions later in the evening. Sheriff Hemlock has approached the party, and we are now out front of the boneyard, about to go inside one of the open vaults to find out what's going on in there and why it was open. So we're going to pick up from there. Kyle, are you back? I'm going to take a guess. Kyle is not back. All right, so what are you guys going to do with that while Korath's here?
Are there any other footprints besides the human and
the goblin ones?
Goblin?
No,
Ed,
and they lead to the door that this place is going into.
hey Ed, didn't you just say Sindrid kicked the door in? And we were
No,
going
we were joking about him
Oh,
kicking the
okay, that's why I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, because the door opens outwards, so I joked that I walk in the mausoleum to kick the door open because that's kind of a
Yeah, he opens the door, then goes in and kicks it open again.
yeah.
I'll take a quick second to kind of look around the mausoleum.
Okay. So like, you mean outside because we haven't gone in yet?
Yeah, checking around the outside for anything that
Make me a perception check.
A 19.
You don't find anything else besides the obvious footprints that keep going back and forth between here and the wall that leads, to the edge of this place, which you guys have already found. That's where the goblins came from.
Guys, I think we're clear. There's nothing out here. Hey.
Stop your crap. Amos, are you going in?
Oh yeah. If we're ready to go in, I'm going to gingerly open the door and not kick it in.
All right, let's roll initiative. As you open the door, you hear crackling bones as two skeletons lunge forward with a 25 initiative. God dang. All right, so I'm going to go first. We're just going to keep Kyle out of this until he comes back. There are two skeletons. I don't see this being a TPK. But, that's what I said last time, and, I almost got you guys, so... Oh, it's just three goblins. Amos, they're each going to attack you with claws, okay?
Aye.
Two claws from the first guy misses. I'm confused. 1 second. Alright, yeah, I missed twice. As they both lash out, and I got a lower than a 10 on both attacks. So, I'm assuming your AC is higher than a 10.
It is a little bit higher than a 10, yes.
Okay, fair enough. That makes it Altoran's turn.
Well, sadly, I can't shoot into combat without taking some negatives, so I'm going to hold my action, and next chance I get, I tell Sindri to step back so I can take a shot.
Okay. That would make it Malachite's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna try my Storm Burst.
And that is a ranged touch attack, right?
Yeah. 22.
You
Did not
definitely
confirm.
hit. Yeah, you don't
Sorry
confirm.
about
You
that.
definitely
I was
hit. Kyle,
gone
feel
a
free
bit
to roll
longer
an
than I thought.
initiative, buddy.
Awesome.
2 skeletons have lunged out the door of this place.
I thought it was 3.
2.
Okay.
So 1 point of damage to 1 skeleton. Okay.
And it has a -2 to its attack.
Okay. Cinder, do stuff.
I use sword.
Did you
I
crit
rolled a
fumble on
1.
your first attack?
I rolled a 1.
All right, you
Howdy, buddy.
guys. Cinder says use sword as he stabs the ground very hard, and then farts and like cries a little bit as his stomach hurts from eating for 3 hours straight.
It's the paladin all over again.
Korath, take a turn before we go back to the top of initiative.
Alright. I'm going to cast Ray of Frost, which is a touch spell.
Take -4. You are fired into melee.
And that is going to be a 4.
You fire and it like gets it looks like it's about to hit the skeleton, but it gets too close to your new friend, and the heat from his body kills it.
Fair enough.
Start of the round at me. One of these attacks is at -2.
Hey, Ed.
The second one.
My held action, and I'm assuming as the transactions happen, Sindri did not step back like I asked.
He did not know. So your held action doesn't go off.
You're absolutely right, it doesn't.
So skeletons both miss again, and that makes it Altoran's turn.
Well, as I still can't do a whole lot, I'm standing there glaring at this point.
Man, you just can't find one melee person to work with you, huh?
No, I can't.
All right, so you stand there and you glare. Make me an intimidation against Cinder. Cinder, does 2 intimidate you?
Not particular, Lex.
That's fair. Make me a will save against his intimidation.
Get a 1, I dare you.
No, technically I need to roll a 6 or better because I have a -3.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, just barely.
And that's with a -3 on it, huh?
Yeah, I rolled a 10.
That's funny.
Yeah. You are actually slightly intimidated by this guy who's got a gun in his hand. Not much, but just a little bit. Core, your turn.
We're going to go in with the a nice little Ray of Frost again.
Okay. A 9 misses.
Alright.
That makes it Malachite's
And I'm going
turn.
to think about life now.
That's fair.
Well, apparently since the range attack things aren't going to be happening, I'm going to go up there and do the pokey poke with the spear.
Okay. A 10 misses. Holy crap, you guys are bad at this. Cinder.
I will shift 5 feet to the side and then use sword.
Okay.
That's a good number. That's a good number.
You kill a skeleton and then shift backwards, making it the start of my turn as the skeleton moves back into melee with you. And then does claw.
Is it
And-
like the hell? Is
Huh?
it the hellhounds all over again?
It is. It is. I've gotten nothing higher than a 9 so far tonight. Making it Altoran's turn.
Well, now that I have 2 guys in melee combat, because, our druid buddy decided to step in there.
I mean, the -4s don't stack.
This is true, but this is gonna suck. So
I like the
guess-
chances of him shooting you over him shooting me.
So at this point, since apparently nothing is gonna go through appropriately, I'm just gonna go ahead and take a pot shot at the skeleton closest to me.
If you hit a 1, I'm having you shoot Greg. Oh, that's close.
That's a 4.
That's a 4.
Not a 1.
It was close. All right, next on the initiative is Core. Core Eth.
Well, I have one thing that I've been doing, and I haven't hit a teammate yet.
Oh, you actually almost hit him.
I am slowly rising.
Oh,
That's the end of my
Malachite. Malachite.
Can I get over a 10?
No. Oh boy, Cinder, put this thing down so we can move on. Cinder,
Ed.
you throw your greatsword into the tomb. You hear a clack as it hits the back wall.
Hey, Ed, technically there's 2 skeletons. You said there was 3 of them.
Okay, I said 2. We will recap that in the video later.
Earlier he said 3 goblins, and I think that's where we're getting the 3 from.
I think so, because I know I heard a 3 earlier.
It was 6 goblins. Anyways, Cinder, you chuck your greatsword past the skeleton to the back of the tomb.
Alright, and to replace my greatsword, I'm going to pick up the skeleton to then beat the other skeleton with the skeleton.
He's going to claw you. Does a 12 hit? Does a 12 hit? Why does a 12 hit somebody? Oh, Altorin.
I reload.
Koreth. Kyle.
I don't know why I keep closing my character sheet at the end of each turn.
Yeah, it's level 1 Pathfinder combat, dude. Like, holy! Oh my god! It hit him! It hit him! You do 2 points of cold damage as the skeleton slows down a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, the second highest damage dealer in the party today so far. Malachite, your turn.
Aha! Alright, see. 10, 8. Now I'm looking for a 6.
You got 2 6s together. And a 6. Or I have a 16 AC, so that's a miss.
Rat.
Alright, Cinder, what weapon are you using now?
Like I said, I'm going to pick up the not animated skeleton and beat the animated skeleton with the not animated skeleton.
Make me a strength attack -2 for improvisation.
10.
You miss. As you sling the skeleton at the other one and it dodges out of the way. This is the longest fight I've ever had in this tomb in my entire life, and I've ran this 23 times. So used to somebody just smoking these things in one round.
Well, again, it'd help if, like, 75% of the rolls are not 9 or less.
Al
Would
Torin.
also help if all the ranged people were taking -4.
Oh, I wouldn't know if I was here. If my Boltace was here.
I think he's rubbing it in now, so I'm just gonna stand there and hold my action while Mr. Skeleton Man gets smacked with Skeleton Man.
Okay. Koreth? Oh my god, why is it every time I stream I get allergies? That's actually a hit again. Roll damage. Oh my, Koreth snipes the second skeleton with rays of cold death.
Maximum damage.
As the second skeleton falls apart. Sheriff Hemlock looks very worried about your guys' future as adventurers.
I go get my sword.
That's fair.
You can go ahead and be sad. But, dust ourselves off. Time to keep going forward. It's going to be.
I'll check out the crypt.
You guys each gained 67 experience points. You guys check out the crypt. Inside the crypt, you find an old dusty or a robe on the ground that looks kind of like moved. You also notice that one of the chambers in there has been, like, the resting places for the dead, the sarcophagi has been broken into. You notice the name is Zekian on the plaque underneath of it.
Ed, how much experience did you say we got? I'm sorry.
67.
67. A 6, and then a 7.
A 6 and a 7 and an 8 and a 9. I can count way past 5. Anyways. But yes, anybody want to make me a knowledge local or a knowledge religion check?
I cannot because those are trained only.
Nobody has them?
I could use magic device on it.
Which knowledge?
Local or religion?
Dealer's choice.
I'm pretty sure I have it. Give me a
That's,
second. My stuff backed up.
A no and a no for me.
A wizard should have all knowledge.
Doesn't mean he has
Yes.
points in all knowledges, though. You know?
All right, let's see. I have local and I have religion. Let's go local though.
Do you have a point in either one of them?
I do.
Okay. You recognize this as the previous like head of the church in town, the one that died in the fire of the previous church.
Oh no.
Really?
Hey, this guy got burned up.
You're this guy. He's just gonna burnt up. Anyways, yeah. So Sheriff Hemlock goes over and he says, something along the lines of under his breath. Well, that sounds good.
That's a spicy meatball.
That's a spicy meatball. Anyways, so he tells you like, hey, keep this between us for a while. I wanna figure out what's going on, and if you find anything out, obviously let me know.
Sounds good, sir.
All right.
Usually these crypts and things got a secret lever. So I was gonna check the crypt for a secret passage, or
Make me a perception check.
with my -3. -1.
Awesome. You walk over and headbutt somebody else's chamber and break their sarcophagus open as dust and spiders crawl out. And Sheriff Hemlock asks you to leave.
Sheriff, if I may, I will go ahead and take a look around.
As will I.
You kind of look over the floor, and you two spellcastery type characters notice the robes on the ground have a faint magical tint to them. It looks like this was a robe of bones. So probably used up the last of its charges recently. You think that's maybe where the skeletons came from?
But the goblins.
He was looking to rattle us, gang.
Anyway, so do I find any loot in my secret passage?
No, you don't.
Yeah, maybe robbing a grave right in front of the.
The sheriff is not a smart idea.
Yeah. I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
All right. You guys kind of all go your separate directions, obviously. You know what I mean? At this
We're
point,
a very good team.
yeah, you guys kind of like spread out. You go do your shopping for the day. You guys tell each other you'll meet up back at the bar that evening, and then you guys can figure out what you're going to do from there at the inn.
I am perfect with teams. I have watched Scooby-Doo hundreds of hours.
What's a
I go
Scooby-Doo?
I go eat second breakfast.
Jenkins!
Yeah, Cinder. I wouldn't have missed if I would have eaten a second breakfast today.
Trying to cut back on the calories.
Malachi, what do you do?
I'm gonna hang out and learn more about Cinder, make a friend out of this person.
Okay, you hang out and watch Cinder eat and ask him a question every hour.
And I'll have a drink while I'm doing it, so.
Korath, what are you going to do for the day?
Let's see here. Don't have anything else that we can really do at the crypt, right?
No, you're good.
Right on. I'll just kind of wander about and see if there's anything or
Any adventures to be had?
anybody that needs help with any sort of rebuilding the town kind of stuff that doesn't require me doing a whole bunch of work.
Adventure Hook! Oh, Adventure Hook! Where art thou? Altorin, what are you doing?
I'm gonna explore this town a little bit and see how it's coming along for getting built back up, and I guess I'll do some. Is there a library in this town?
Oh, yeah, there's a library. You want to head over to it?
I am. I'm gonna research our burning up guy a little bit more.
Okay, Altorin, on your way to the library, a young woman approaches you.
Just real quick, I gotta be AFK for like 2 minutes.
That's fair. This is her. She introduces herself as Shyless, and she asks you, she's like, are you one of the local adventurers that helped out with the Goblin Raid?
I am.
I think one of them got into my basement. Would you mind coming over and helping me deal with it quick?
Just a single goblin, you say?
Yeah, it's just one goblin. I think you'll be fine.
Why do I feel like this is a trap? Can I take? Is there a? Oh god, I can't remember. Is there a sense motivation?
Sense motive, yeah.
I don't know if I have it though. Let me see.
If you don't have it, it's just a wisdom.
Well, we're gonna go with it. I don't have it, so I absolutely believe her.
Cool. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. So you go over to what you recognize this building as the general store as you pass through town before, you know.
Fair enough. I head inside.
All right. As you go inside, she's like, "Yeah, it's down there."
I'm assuming she points to like a cellar door or something.
Basement door inside the building.
Alright, I pull out my pistol, I nod my head, and I open the door to the basement.
All right.
Because, you know, at this point I believe her, so I'm gonna follow through.
Okay. Give me 1
Nothing
second.
can go wrong.
What could go wrong, guys? Jinkies!
Oh,
We're not
God,
there
it
to
all
get
went
away.
wrong.
So, Altorin, as you go down the stairs, you don't see a goblin, but instead you see a nicely prepped bed. And then you see this young woman walk down behind you as she drops her shirt. And she, like, tries to, kind of, like, rub up against you. To, like, give you a hug. Wink, wink, nod, nod.
Right,
Yes, professional hugging.
Yeah,
Professional hugging.
I have a look of, shock on my face as I was not expecting this of all things. But at the same time, I'm not saying no.
Fair enough. As, like, she, like, reaches up to give you a kiss, and, like, you're like, I'm not saying no to this. You hear a, "How dare you!" as her father comes rolling down the staircase.
He's a very rotund man.
Yes, he is. This is a picture of the gentleman.
He is quite literally rolling down the steps.
He's not that big, but he is big. And he looks at you and he's like, "You get away from my daughter!"
I kind of step back, gun still in hand, as I go, "I'm sorry, sir. This was not what I originally thought was going on."
Oh, so you think you heroes can just go sleep with whoever you want in this town, huh? You think because you slayed a couple goblins, that gives you the right to, sleep with my daughter in my house? And you, Missy, and he kind of points at her for a second, and then he turns away from her and goes back. She's like, "Get dressed, you! I'm calling the sheriff."
I just kind of stand there and nod my head. I go, "Sir, you do as you must. I will plead my case when needed."
You know what? I gotta give kudos to this shopkeep. He walked in on a guy making out with his daughter with a gun. And he's still running his mouth.
He does try to punch you and misses.
Now, I could be the asshole. Oh, excuse me, sorry. I could be that guy and swing back, but I'll let him take his swing. And you know what? I'm gonna be a nice guy. I'm gonna let him hit me.
You're gonna take the hit. Okay.
I'm gonna take the hit.
1 second.
You deliberately
Take
just
3
maneuvered to get in
damage.
the way.
As like he has a lot of body weight.
So I take the hit, and I assume I kind of stagger back a little bit, probably bloody mouth now, and I spit out the blood and I look at him. I go, "Do you feel better now? Are you willing to talk a little bit?"
You want to make a diplomacy check with a +4?
I have no diplomacy, but I will gladly try.
Okay.
Oh, I fail horribly.
What? Do you feel better now? As you like spit blood.
No. This is how it's gonna go. I think I'm spitting on the floor, but I spit it up on him and I go, "Hey, is that the best you got?"
He gonna punch you again.
That's fair.
I'm taking it. 12 misses you.
A 12 does miss me. But this time I do look at him and I go, "All right, in all seriousness, are you ready to talk now? Because this is not how it's supposed to be. I was told there was a goblin down here. Obviously there is not, and I was lied to."
Make a +6 diplomacy roll.
That's a 10.
Well, obviously there ain't no goblin in my house. I locked the place up good when we heard the little bastards coming. Oh, there it is. 26-minute mark.
If it counts, I did technically drop the first one. So
Okay, I feel better now.
that's why I said, "Oh, I'm sorry."
He's like, and like the daughter kind of gets like between you two, and she gets all huffy and puffy, and she's like, I can do what I want. And they start arguing for a second. Do you step into the conversation, or do you just leave?
You know what? Because I kind of was interested in how it was going to play out, I do step in. I go, "Good sir, even though I was lied to, I must agree with her. She is an adult." I'm assuming she is an adult, question mark.
Close enough.
But I do apologize to him and explain that if she felt like she was trying to acknowledge the good deed we did, this should have been completely different in the manner.
Okay. Apparently, being a hero means you get the ladies automatically according to you. But I'll still give you the +4 on your final diplomacy roll to get out of this situation.
I mean, I'm technically not wrong. She offered to me, but I'm just saying it should have never been in this situation.
At least you didn't stab her dad in the throat and then tell her it's going to be okay and then go cheat on her an hour later.
Nope, but I will try again, even though I'm probably going to fail horribly. So, yeah. Oh my god, an 18!
So you spend the next half an hour talking to him and her, and you kind of like patch things up as she finally puts a shirt on. Much to your aw.
A little bit of disappointment, but I do explain like I said, I apologize for how it played out, but who could turn down such a beautiful woman in a situation after everything played out? In a nice way. Like I'm gonna play it up as.
Gonna compliment the daughter and make him feel like it's you weren't trying to be bad. No, I get it. Like you did. I'll give you did decent. Like I said, you did better than the guy who stabbed him in the throat and then went on with his life.
So yes, I talk it up. Like I'm serious about it too. Like I'm not trying to be a nice guy about it, but nice enough to show that like I was not expecting to screw in your basement to piss you off.
There we go. There's I wasn't really trying to like bone her in your basement, but it kind of just happened. Like
exactly.
It just fell in there, no.
It just kind of like fell in, and then like. She just kind of happened to be laying there with her legs open, and I kind of just happened to roll up, and, everybody in the party get 200 EXP for Michael making an attempt to talk out like an adult rather than just shooting the dad in the face. Good job, buddy.
Bar is set high for this campaign.
I am setting the bar high, but I do make a note before I leave that I would like to see her at a later time, if possible.
That's fair. You tell me when you want to go talk to her again, and I'll make you roll for it. Put a note somewhere on your character sheet or something, Michael, or on like a note section of the game, or like on a notebook, that you get a +2 anytime you're trying to like talk to her due to the fact that you like were able to slip in a compliment in front of her dad without getting her dad to kill you.
Fair enough.
All right. So you guys all have your day. Amos, did you want them to meet you at the Hagfish?
Yeah, because the Hagfish, that's not the same place that we woke up at, right?
No, it's not.
Okay. So yeah, I probably spend the most of my day eating, and then I'm gonna go do the Hagfish after second breakfast, 11Z's, brunch, lunch, and afternoon tea.
Okay, you guys all eat at like 200, Greg.
Thank you.
You guys all eat lunch, eat dinner, and then like meet up at the Hagfish. The Hagfish itself isn't as nice as it's not a bar and an inn. It's just a bar. It's a bit more rambunctious than Amiko's place, if you know what I mean.
So lots of fun activities going on, drinking, partying.
Yeah, a lot of drinking, a lot of
Loud
people.
and rowdy.
Yeah, loud and rowdy would be the understatement of the week. Anyways, as you walk in, you see a hagfish. And if you don't know what a hagfish is this like long, stinky, smelly creature that they have one in a fish tank that they call Nora.
Nora.
And the place is known as the Hagfish for the hagfish living there, obviously. They also have a game or a challenge you can take to drink a glass of Nora's water.
Hey, Cinder, I think that's just up your alley, buddy. I kind of pat him on the back a little bit as I order a drink for him. Order one of the waters.
I belch very, very loudly.
The owner, Jargy Quinn, a human, walks over and he's like, I see I see some fire in your eyes. He laughs. He's like, you here to take the challenge?
I figured I might as well while I'm in town.
While you're what?
While I'm in town.
That's fair. That's fair. He says that'll be 1 silver piece.
I give him a silver piece.
Apparently, Michael's buying your entry fee for this.
All right.
I mean, I am the one that volunteered him.
Well, technically his background trait volunteered him.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
Like, I was planning on doing this from the start.
Oh, that's fair. On that note, though, as he gets ready to have his drink, I start taking bets on if he's going to win or fail.
Okay. Amos, as he goes over with he grabs a mug from behind the counter and he puts the mug in the water, and it looks like there's like sewage in the water. Like as he brings it up, like have you ever seen somebody like kick up sewer water and then just like see it move like in an awkward like not watery way? It's gross looking. Like it is gross looking, and it's like shimmering. It's got like a slick top. As you take your first drink, the water itself is horrifically slimy and foul tasting. It's very thick too.
Let's see. Hold on, I'm reading Rage real fast.
You cannot rage and do this.
Okay, I was seeing if it gives me anything to fortitude or if it's just like combat stuff.
It's just combat stuff now.
Yeah.
I do think you get a bonus towards this from your trait though.
No, yeah, I get a bonus from the trait. I was just trying to get myself as big a number as possible.
Well, roll your fortitude with your trait bonus added.
9 plus 2, so 11.
You take your first sip and you don't get as much down as you were wanting, and it's rough, buddy. Like you don't vomit it up, you don't stop, but like you take a quick, you don't like quit, but you take a quick breath very early on, as your stomach kind of churns and you hear the bubble and start. Make me a second fortitude save.
17 plus 2.
This time you get a lot more down. You gulp half the glass down. The whole bar is cheering. Yeah, go drink that nasty fish water, you psycho.
Come on, Sindred, I got money on this one.
Third.
Make me one last fortitude save.
There we go. 19.
You finish the challenge, though your stomach really hurts now.
And while I'm in this seedy bar, I'm just gonna reach into my shirt, pull out that rumpled photo that I talked about, and just kind of give it a quick scan, and then scan the room, and then look at the photo, look at the room, and then put the photo back.
Hey, Michael, come down here quick.
All right, I'm also gonna use the bathroom after I come down there too.
It's fine. You don't find him, but the crowd's cheering. The guy walks over and he hands you a knife, and he says, "Yeah, you carve your name up there. And then I'll get the bag down for you."
All right, yeah. I'll
And
start
he says, "Congratulations," as you carve your name in, and the whole place cheers, and he hands you a bag of 29 gold pieces.
29 gold pieces.
Hey guys, let's take our 2-minute break there now since it's 7:30.
Sounds good.
We'll be back in 2 minutes, everybody.
Wait, what's going on?
All right. To be fair, he started it.
And he would have ended it. Yeah, that is little bit less than an ideal situation for you.
Well, if it's always on Thursdays, then we need to change the day to Wednesday, because then it won't be on Thursdays anymore. All right, what about Tuesdays? Mondays? Sundays?
And we're back. Sorry about our 5-minute break there. Needed to stretch and blow my nose for the 15,000th time. Anyways, you guys have a decent night at the Hagfish. People are buying you and your group for like rounds of drinks left and right after, saving the town and Amos them not vomiting up the Hagfish juice. Everybody's all fun and games right now. You guys do eventually wander your way back to the, what's it called? The Rusty Dragon, though. And then you wake up the next morning for round 2.
Alright. Where to?
Breakfast.
Oh, yeah. Actually, no, I'm still full from yesterday.
You guys find a letter that's been like slipped under the doors of each of your rooms.
I can't read.
I am back.
You guys are it's the next day, Michael. You guys are back at the Rusty Dragon. After staying out and partying for a bit. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't go to no fancy school, so I can't read.
Hey, by the way, do I heal my 3 hit points back, or am I still at 5 at the
You
moment?
heal them. They were non-lethal. Yeah. So, yeah, you each have a note that's been slid under your door.
I dress and look at it.
I will engage with the literature.
For those of you that can read, the note says, Alderan Foxglove invites you on a boar hunt today in the Tickwood Forest at noon. Bring yourselves and meet at said marked location, and he will provide everything you need to hunt the magnificent boar. You recognize the name as the man you saved from the goblins at the end of the evening of yesterday. From the guy whose dog died.
Fair enough.
I'll go.
I meet up with the others, and I kind of, show the note off and go, I know we're hunting goblins and whatnot, but I'm kind of interested to see how this goes.
Oh, they were chasing him at the end part of their attack, so maybe going out with him will yield something interesting.
Boars are made of bacon.
Boars are made of bacon. That's the thing.
So that sounds like that's an anonymous, or eutonymous, whatever the word is. We're going.
Unanimous.
Thank you, that word.
Holy cow.
And he has the intelligence.
Are you sure you want to be leaving town to go live on your own? Like, it sounds like you still need help, buddy.
The phone!
Oh, that's depressing. Anyways. You guys get up, you get your food for your morning. It's not as much as yesterday. The hero said you're starting to wear off for the some people in town.
Oh, I don't make any remark about how my little interaction went either. I don't let anybody know until I get to really rub it into everybody's face.
Okay. Hey, you guys see this hot chick? Yeah. Anyways. And you guys head over to, like, a trading post. Ironically, Michael, you immediately recognize this place as Vendor's shop.
Oh, even better. I kind of take a deep breath, rub my
Dad.
face a little bit, and walk inside when we get there, I'm assuming.
Kyle, what did you say?
Oh, I was just speaking for him. Hi, Dad.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
So yeah, like, you see Alderan Foxglove, he reintroduces himself, and he hands you guys each 50 gold pieces. And said, any minor equipment, I will provide horses for the day. If you need any ranged weapons to go hunt the mighty boar, I will provide, free of charge, and let us be off once you're ready. So if you guys need to buy a crossbow or anything, he'll buy it for you.
You wouldn't happen to be able to get me a rifle now, would you?
That's a bit out of my pay grade. That's a bit out of my pay grade.
I don't feel like I'll be much of a hunter with the crossbow when I don't know how to use it.
Wizards know how to use crossbows.
Do we?
Yeah, it's a simple weapon. That's the only reason I have a crossbow, because it deals more damage than a regular one. Speaking of, if you don't mind grabbing me some more bolts, I would appreciate it.
And Vendor gets you some bolts. And the entire time he's doing this, he just stares at Altorin with, like, death dagger eyes.
What did you do?
Don't ask questions you don't want to answer to. And as I say that, I do look around to see if Shay is around.
That makes
Silas
me feel
walks
like
out.
I should be...
I smile at her.
Oh.
She smiles back at you.
I feel those daggers are now piercing my skin.
Pretty much.
And on that note, I'm also going to pick up a light crossbow and some bolts.
Okay.
Any composite bows are all recurve?
I'll recurve.
Alright, was that a D8, I think, then?
As you guys start to travel, Cinder.
Yes.
Aldrin takes very special care to make sure his horse is next to yours the whole time. And he's asking you, he asks you all sorts of questions, like, oh, what's your name? Where did you come from? Like, what kind of adventures do you have? How did you get so strong?
Cinder, far away, punch stuff.
So if I just punch things, I get stronger?
The more you punch, the stronger you punch.
Hey, Ed, would it still be a quiver for bolts?
Yep. And he's like, that's fascinating. And then finally you guys come to a clearing in the woods, and you see a giant boar. And he says, stand back, I've got this. Let me show you what I can do. And he inches closer with his horse, and as he plunks the crossbow, he hits a tree, and the boar gets startled. Like, this is a big boar. Like, we're talking big enough that it charges and knocks him off the horse. We're not going to roll initiative. You guys can each make an attack with a ranged weapon.
Just make the attack roll, you said?
Yep. And Aldrin dies as not one of you guys can save him from a giant boar. Like, holy crap, your guys' rolls tonight.
Greg rolled a
a
16.
16.
Greg is the only one who hit with a rock from a sling.
Right?
I rolled a 1,
I
so
thought
think
you
I
said that
shot.
we were supposed to just roll damage. Sorry.
Oh, go ahead and roll your actual attack. I want to see. Oh, well, there we go.
Okay, there we go.
So 21 with 8 damage.
There we go.
I rolled a 1, so I think I actually shot him.
Yeah, you kind of do in the thigh. And he yells as he goes, "Oh, my dog again!" It's okay, boy. I'm going to see you in heaven. As a sling rock hits the boar in the forehead, it rears up as a crossbow bolt strikes it in the eye, and it falls over. Aldrin's assistants go over and tend to his wounds, and then when they get done, he gets up and he's like, "Well, that was an adventure." Do any of you guys know healing as he's limping?
Yes, I do.
Can I get some of that magic healing?
I take a deep breath as I sigh in failure.
You heal him for a whole whopping 2, huh, Greg?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
There's gotta be something wrong with these.
Wait, he literally... Yes, you did. You healed him for 2.
Hit that button again, I'm curious, Greg. Okay, so it can't roll higher than 1.
Yeah, so he healed him for 2.
Oh yeah, you heal him for 2, and he's like, "Oh, my wounds are gone, but my back still hurts." Well, thank you.
Actually, Ed, no. The first spell failed.
No, that's only if you have a spell failure chance.
Oh, gotcha.
Greg
Yeah,
doesn't.
divine spellcasters don't have a failure.
Fair enough. Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah. Anyways, he's like, and he his men pack up the board. And, you guys head back to the Rusty Dragon. Everybody get 1 second. Oh, where is this? There it is. Where is the EXP for this? Huh, you guys each get 150 XP.
On that note, instead of going to the bar, I'm gonna try to meet up with Shay because I failed at shooting a boar, so gonna try to get a positive somewhere tonight.
Make me a diplomacy with the +2.
Even though I have no diplomacy.
I mean, buddy, you got to do something. This kid, though, this guy running around with a negative diplomacy is just laying out the game thick.
Yeah.
So you guys go back to the hagfish to have a cheerful night again. After having a rough day. And as you walk in, you notice that Al Torrent shows up with a cute redhead on his shoulders. You're pretty positive this is the girl from the general store.
Gentlemen, how goes the night?
Pretty good.
About as well as one could expect. How is your night going?
Quite pleasantly, thank you.
23 games of this, and I think Marshall still has the best reaction.
What was Marshall's reaction?
Marshall started a actual courtship with her, kept showing up to her house with like a carriage, flowers, sending roses whenever he got back to town, talked to her father about an actual proposal. It was hilarious.
The last thing he did was an engagement ring.
Fair enough.
And then she cheated on him and he left the game.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's great. On that note, I do buy a couple drinks, so.
Okay. Spend like 3 silver. You guys have a good evening. If you want to have a couple drinks, knock off a couple silver off your sheets. If not, it sounds like Michael's buying. The next day, you guys do your typical, you wake up, Amos eats 2 hours worth of breakfast. At this point, you've come to the realization that you kind of just need to wake up earlier so he has longer time to eat.
Gotta fuel the fire.
I kind of look at you as you eat all this food and I go, I'm surprised we're not being charged for all this. On that note, I'm not going to sit here and watch this again, as my stomach is already turning.
I would be lying if I said the amount of food he's putting away isn't at least somewhat impressive.
Finish up my meal and head out.
I take all you can eat very personally.
It's all you can eat. Anyways, as you guys are like finishing eating, a female halfling comes over to you and she's like, "Can I talk to you?"
What seems to be the problem?
Well, as you see, it's my boss. Amiko. She's gone missing. This is Amiko.
What do you mean missing?
Well, you see, I found this letter, and she hands you the following handout, and you guys can read it. And you guys can pick who you want to have read this, okay?
I I say we have Kyle read it.
Very well.
He does have that voice.
Hello, sister. I hope this letter finds you well, and with some free time on your hands, because we've got something of a problem. It's to do with father. Seems that he might have something to do with Sandpoint's recent troubles with the goblins, and I didn't want to bring the matter to the authorities because we both know he'd just weasel his way out of it. You've got some pull here in town, though. If you meet me at the Glassworks at midnight tonight, maybe we can figure out how to make sure he faces the punishment he deserves. Knock twice, then 3 times more, and then once more at the delivery entrance, and I'll let you in. In any case, I don't have to impress upon you the delicate nature of this request. If news got out, you know those local rubes would assume you and I were in on the whole thing too, don't you? There's no honor doll around these ports. I still don't understand how you can stand to stay here. Anyway, I don't tell anyone about this. There are other complications, well, ones I'd rather talk to you in person about tonight. Don't be late.
His name is Suto, and it's signed at the bottom of the sheet.
That it is.
And the halfling tells you that her boss hasn't come back yet. And then she's very worried, as Suto's kind of known to be a troublemaker.
Well, we should probably go investigate.
You got the glasswork?
Yeah, but what's in it for us?
Oh, yeah. Hey. More free boarding? Like more free rooms here?
I would say no.
I mean, free rooms are nice.
Off to the Glassworks, then.
That's tonight, though. It's still early morning, right?
Well, I mean, she left yesterday, dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
so we
gotcha.
should be heading out sooner rather than later to investigate.
No, that's fair. That kind of ruined some plan of mine, but that's okay.
You all can see the screen on this new screen, can't you?
Yeah, I can see me.
You can see you, and you can kind of see the area as you move around.
Yeah, and it.
Yep. It's got the dynamic lighting and everything.
Yep.
Kyle, Michael, you good?
Yep.
Yeah, I
I
can
am.
see it.
Okay, so this is the door to this area.
It said go around back.
But the door's right here.
Alright. Is the door locked?
It is. Even though this place should be open right now.
Can anybody open a locked door? Or do we
How
need to-
how about we do what the letter says? As I kind of step up to the door,
Knock twice, then 3 times, then once.
and I do such that.
Nothing happens.
I kind of look at the group and I pull my gun out and I nod.
Slowly raising the sword.
I'm going to take a look around the side.
Move your character as so.
That good or too
Yeah,
far?
that's fine. Oh, you're fine.
Do I see anything?
You see more windows. The inside of this place looks dark. Like I said, this place should be open right now.
Fair enough. I'm going to proceed to keep walking around then.
Okay. Feel free to keep moving.
Right there.
This is the service entrance door noted in the message.
I do not see the screen at all.
You don't have any vision?
No vision.
Okay, that means you don't have the dynamic lighting on your character sheet yet. Give me 1 second, okay?
I'd like to see the thing, please.
Wait, you should
No.
have it.
Unless I'm put in like some sort of weird spot.
Like zoom
I-
out all the way.
I am about as zoomed out as I can get.
Can you share your screen on Discord quick?
Yeah, just 1 sec.
Hey Ed, Oh, the delivery entrance. I'm sorry, I did see it. That's why you said service door. I was like, wait a minute. No, delivery entrance. Got it. I kind of sigh as I feel stupid for knocking on the front door, not realizing we were at the wrong one.
All right.
Did you hear anything I said?
Yeah, I did. 1 second.
Okay,
I'm
just making
with...
sure.
Okay, so you, for some reason, don't have any field of vision, but you can see your character, which is weird.
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
Oh, 1 second. Now I need to look at your guys's, because you
He's
guys can see just fine, right?
Yeah.
Dynamic
I got no
shading
problems.
works just fine.
Huh.
Guide me, Squire.
Can one of you guys share your screen for a second so I can do a comparison?
I don't know how to share, otherwise I would.
Or maybe I'll just go look at it. I'll go look at Greg's computer quick, yeah?
Also, Kyle, it's because you do not know the way.
Oh. Yeah, I was gonna say I had Greg's camera there for half a second.
I'll be right back.
Oh, I can show you my screen. It's no big deal.
There you go. Follow me, good sir.
Hey, Kyle, do you want to log in and out of Roll20 for a second to see if that fixes it?
Exit the cam. And launch the cam. Nope.
What is going on?
Are we up here? Is this where I need to be?
Yeah.
Give me a
For
second.
some
I do gotta
For some
fix
reason,
this.
Korath is wearing a blindfold. We're not sure why.
Right. Yeah, this isn't gonna work if this isn't gonna work well if
Something about daily challenges and premium currency.
Alright, go 6 squares over to the right.
Greg, do not just let me fix it, okay? 1 second. You know what? We're gonna delete your token and just make a new one quick and see if that helps. Now there's no more Kyle.
Well,
Oh.
we had a good run. Thank you for everything.
Gibbs and his stuff.
Okay, so now you can't see. That should have fixed it. Why is that not working?
You guys can guide me by just saying what's going on and moving my token for me
One
tonight, and then we
second.
can figure it out another time.
Yeah, we can just give you directions, like 6 squares to the right.
Someone that's not Greg can give me directions.
1 second. How did that not fix it? I'm so confused. That'll work for now, at least, I guess. Kyle, sorry.
I will take what I can get.
So I just pretty much turned like a light spell on your character. Here, actually, we're going to try one more thing. There we go. What race are you?
I should be a half-elf.
Well, congratulations. You now have night vision.
Thank you.
No problem, buddy. I got you.
Oh, is it just because it's nighttime?
No, I don't know what's going on with this character sheet. It's being a pain in my butt. I will fix it later. Don't actually add night vision on your character sheet. Anyways, I'm gonna stop watching your stream 1 second.
I appreciate that about you. Thank you.
Because I'm doing my own stream. How do I not? There we go. Close stream. Okay. That was a pain.
I just ended my own stream. It's the easiest way to get you to stop watching my screen.
I wanted to watch your stream, though. Anyways, this door is also locked. What do you gents do?
Do we want to try knocking here, or do we want to just
We can knock
get creative
here.
with our entrance?
I mean, there is this perfectly breakable window right here. So is it 2, then 3, then 1?
Yep.
I knock twice, then thrice, then once.
Nothing happens.
Hey, look, a window.
Do you actually attack the window? It is a little up off the ground. It would be easier for you to, like, hit a door, you know what I mean?
Hey, look, a door.
That's fair. Make me an attack roll, buddy. You're breaking down the door.
Okay.
I stop him because we have a code.
What code?
The one we're supposed to knock on the door.
The special
We
knock
did it.
code.
Yeah,
We
dude,
already
hit.
tried
We
that.
we did it on the not
We
delivery
did it
door.
on
We
the
did it on the
front door.
surface.
We
Yeah,
did it on the
and no,
wall door.
Amos just tried it on this door.
Yeah.
Oh, did he?
Thrice,
Oh, I didn't hear him
or
say that.
twice-
Sorry.
Twice, then thrice, then once.
Yep, no, he just tried it, nothing happened, and then he's like, oh, cool, look, a sword.
Okay, no, I didn't hear the first part. I'm sorry. That's why I was like, wait a minute. Why are we skipping trying the code?
Yep, so, like,
Oh.
you see the flaming barbarian sliced twice into the door before it blows open. You
Right,
can move
step
yourself
in.
in. Yeah, you can.
I again sigh as I go. Oh Jesus! So much for a stealthy approach.
Everything is a nail when all you have is a hammer.
It's very quiet. You hear, like, snapping sounds. By the way, you'll see inside the area once you move into the door.
I think I'm gonna finish scouting the outside.
Okay. You continue to keep scouting out there.
Down here next.
Okay. Yeah, there's nothing really going on out there.
All right, and then just one last check. Work my way around to over here.
Okay. Are you guys waiting on him at this point, or are you going to keep going?
I'm just gonna keep going.
I
Okay.
imagine they keep going, but yeah.
So, yeah, like I
finished-
said, there's, like, fire crackling coming from this door.
Go ahead and open this door.
Okay. We're going to stop everybody from what they're doing right now, okay? I need to look up a room description.
Okie dokie, Dr. Jones.
All right. As you guys enter this room, you see what looks like goblins playing with tongs, making really crude-looking glass objects. It looks like they're trying to mimic something. As you look up, and in horror, you notice a man hanging from the ceiling, encased in glass. I'm trying
I
to
don't
find
see
the...
nothing.
Oh yeah, Michael, you don't see him. Everybody else sees this man with like a Han Solo horrified look on his face, like as he's about to be like encased in glass, hanging from the ceiling, dead.
Ah,
That's what we
Carbonite.
get for having a name that's hard to pronounce.
Right. And as you open the door, Amos, all the goblins turn their faces at you, and they grin with a gleeful grin, as they now have somebody else to test out their ideas, or their bigger subjects to make glass out of.
This makes me angry, Ed. They're not gonna like me when I'm angry.
You're not gonna like me when I'm angry.
Yeah.
Guys, make sure you target your token before you roll initiative, okay?
This token is me.
All right.
Come on.
1, 2.
Much like Varric says, let me do the thing.
Oh my God! 1 second, everybody, stop! I'm so sorry. Apparently,
Stop.
1 second. I should be able to figure this out. Never mind. 1 second. Okay, so I got Malachite, Goblin, Cinder, Altoran, and Korath now. Is there any duplicates? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I think we're all individuals.
1 second.
I see 5. I see. Yeah, we're good.
Malachi, what was your initiative for this run? 13, so the 15's an old one then. Okay. Apparently I forgot to take off the old ones from when we played last time. Altoran, it's your turn, buddy, as your friends yelp about something about goblins. You hear combat sound starting. Let's go with that. You gonna double move? Alright, that your whole turn? Have I gone death or is Michael not talking?
I can't
Sorry,
hear Michael.
I keep forgetting I'm pushed to talk again. Double move, and that's all I can do. So yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, my gun's drawn still, but yeah,
Okay.
double move.
Fair enough.
I need a second monitor so I can keep things all organized.
Yeah, I'm gonna go mute this chat on Facebook quick because it's been blowing up and like everybody's got to be able to hear that ding every time. There we go. All right. Altoran runs as his friends are about to be mobbed by goblins.
By moblins?
Mobbed by manipulums. Amos, does a 19 hit you?
Actually, it does. Yeah,
Does an 18 confirm?
it does. Yeah.
Take 6 points of damage. Just like this guy jumps on the table and throws a thing of hot glass at your face.
Wait, is it fire damage?
It's not yet.
Okay, because I resist 7 points of fire. So
This is hurled glassware.
okay, so it's glass damage, not fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, on the other hand, this gentle goblin runs over, and this is definitely going to be fire damage if it hits.
Okay.
7 misses, though, as he tries to stick you with some hot, pointy tongs.
Okay.
This guy drums... Malachi, it looks like you're kind of in the room, huh?
Sort of, yeah. I
He's
poked
kind of
through
in
the
the
door.
doorway. Yeah.
7 misses you?
7 will miss.
And the other goblins get up and ready in a position.
Um,
That makes it Korath, your turn.
Alright. So it looks like the doorway over on this side is blocked, so I'm gonna... 1, 2, 3... Does it sound
Make
like
me a
that
perception check.
Alright.
Hey, real quick there, Ed. I changed everything from 16 to 10, but it still has me at full health.
Why do you have 10?
Because
Oh,
you
yeah,
did
I hit
16
you.
to me.
It shows it on your token on my end, just fine.
Okay, maybe it's... No, okay.
You got a delay somewhere.
Kyle, you
Yeah.
hear footsteps down the hall.
Nope.
Right here.
Right where?
Right here. Can you move? If you move towards the hallway, I'll let you like temporarily move since you should have field of vision.
Yeah.
Move like right here, quick.
Right here?
You see the guy at the end of
Okay.
the hall?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could technically see him from like right around here. So yeah, you see this guy going down the hall, and as you guys make eye contact, he pulls out a bow.
I ain't gonna run back around the hall.
Okay.
Nope.
Malachite.
I meant to stop like right in front of the door, but
Why do I feel like I should go back to the other door I was at originally?
Because that was probably a smart idea.
I'm gonna move up one
Okay.
and do the pokey stick
Pokey, mate.
and miss.
I can't roll more than a 2, mate. Cinder, there's a goblin in your face, and your friend
So-
Malachite is about to die.
I would like to become angry.
Okay, you use the fire in your eyes ignites as you get
Yeah.
pissed off.
Rage! I'm gonna hit the little one that is right next to me with a sword.
Okay.
That's my 4th one of the night.
I cannot believe how bad you're rolling. This is Steven's game all over again. Alright, so yeah, you get angry and then you swing your sword, like, and it hits the wall and takes a chunk out of the wall, and the goblin just kind of looks at you with, like, fear in his eyes. And then he pulls out a knife.
Yeah,
Altorin.
that's gonna be...
Double movement.
You see combat going on through the windows as you run by.
Did I happen to see the guy by any chance?
No, you did not.
Then I'm gonna keep moving forward as I don't realize there's a guy in there that's shooting and possibly trying to escape.
You can, if you can see into a window and you can see a goblin, you can take a shot through a window at him.
I can see 2 goblins right here.
Okay. It'll be
I'm
at -2, but it'll still be a touch if they're within range.
They are not in range. None of them are, because my range is 20 feet.
1 second. Oh yeah, you're just out of range.
Yeah, I'm literally just out of range for both 30 and 25. So
You'd have to like be
I'm-
hugging that window to shoot.
yeah, so I'm going to. Is it possible to climb in through the windows?
They're not broken yet, but you could break them and then try to climb in. You might hurt yourself though. Tetanus is a bitch.
I mean, that's fair, but if I shoot through it first to try to hit a goblin, then I
Yeah.
can clear the glass.
By all
So,
means.
yeah, I think for now, I mean, that's all I can do is I'm going to hold my action right here and go from there.
Okay. That would be against the goblins. Goblin's turn. Alright, time to dog pile or goblin pile onto Mallet. Oh my god, I have to actually do this. Oh my god, I have to actually do this.
Oh my god. here
Greg,
goes
I'm
regular.
making a CMD against your CM or a CMB against your CMD, but I have a +4 because I'm group efforting this. Does a 9 catch you?
CMD is 13.
Okay. I'm gonna try one more time at a +6 with the goblin that's the Amos attacked. And then I'm gonna move the other goblins up. Okay, yeah, you're fine. They all failed this turn.
I curse under my breath as I see them all moving away from the windows.
They all pull out their the back row ones all pull out what looks like more glassware as they take a couple throws at Malachite. One hit for 1 damage. The other one's missed, though. So Malachite, take a point of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. And that's my double move with pseudo. Hello, Korath. Your turn.
Hey.
Hey, you, yeah. This is the thing of nightmares. This is where TPKs happen.
It's always the Glassworks.
It is always the Glassworks. It is your turn, though, Kyle.
So I am going to start by casting Mage Armor on myself.
Okay.
And I'm gonna come up and say hello to the rest of the party.
Hey, guys, there's a dude in the hallway.
I hope you like making friends.
Malachite, your turn.
By the way, Korath, do you yell that there's a guy running down the hall?
That's a good question. Do you yell or do you just kind of like, hey, guys? Hey, guys?
Yeah, it's more just catch up and go. Yeah, we got friends.
Malachite.
That triangle in between my allies, is that possible to take a 5-foot step there? Or?
Right here? No, it is not.
Eddie, do I hear him say that there's somebody in the hall?
He does not. You do not. He doesn't say it loudly.
Fair enough. That's why I wanted to verify.
Greg, push to talk.
Alrighty. With that in mind, I am gonna...
You could, if you want to take 4 attacks of opportunity, move past Kyle to go back to the hallway, but that's on you.
No,
God,
no.
don't do that to yourself, please.
This guy right here, I'm gonna try a flare.
Is that a spell?
Yeah.
Greg, you remember that spells provoke, right?
Oh, damn it.
All right.
Pokey.
Pokey, mate.
Pokey stick.
What's your AC? Oh, okay. You're switching over to attack. I'll let you do that this
The
time.
pokey stick.
But in the future, I do like you are experienced players. If you declare something, it happens. But yeah, no, I'll let the spear happen this time. 21 with an 18 to confirm crits as you gut that goblin for 19 damage or 18 damage.
I got the pokey stick.
And as you brutally murder this goblin, the rest of the goblins kind of put down their hot tongs and they pull dog slicers out.
Fudge.
Almost and eerily in unison. Cinder, you've been warned that there's a big bad dude out in the hallway.
Well, I'm surrounded by little bad dudes, so give me a minute.
You're actually not surrounded. You only have one.
Is this a door?
Yeah.
Then I'll move here.
Okay.
And eat.
It's technically 2, but yeah.
Yeah.
It would technically be with the hot glass tongs, though, because I can't just change weapons until my turn. 16 hit you?
While I'm raging, yes.
Okay, 2 fire damage, but I think you're immune to that.
I am immune to that level of fire.
Okay, yeah, he tries to poke you with hot glass tongs, and you're like, my skin burns harder than that ever would do.
Wait. Hold on. I think that actually heals me. Blood in the fire. With his racial traits, gaining fast healing 2 every time. Fast healing 2 for 1 round every time I take fire damage.
You didn't technically take fire damage if you're immune to it, though.
Okay. So it has to be 8 points or more, and then it kicks in. Okay.
Yep.
So you didn't accidentally heal me yet. I'm sorry.
Oh, darn. You just wait till we get fireballs in the game later. You open the door and you see this half-elf looking gent looking for... Looks like this. in the hallway.
Sword.
25, I think, hits. Yeah, no, that definitely touches his armor class for, what, 12 damage?
Yeah, 11 slashing, 1 fire.
Yeah, that doesn't feel good. Altorin.
Alright, I'm going to move. We're going to move right here, but let me double check something.
Actually, Ed, you know what this barbarian reminds me of? That Dragonborn paladin I had on TDO that could casually swim through lava.
Dude, you need to come play that character again sometime. He was so much fun.
Because, yeah, like I said, at later levels, I have, like, fire resistance 100 or 120. So, like I said, it's obscene levels of fire resistance with this guy later on.
We were playing DDO, and I'm not joking. We literally got lost in a level, and he just swam through the lava back to the entrance to meet up with us.
Alright, so I'm going to have to double move again. I'm going to move right here.
Okay. I will remind you, the goblins are probably going to charge next round again.
And I smack the glass with my gun to try to get one's attention.
Okay. Okay.
And that's all I can do. Because
glass-coated wizard doesn't sound too bad.
That is about to be a glass-coated wizard as he hurls glass at the window, but a 0 means he just smashes it into the window, and the window shatters. Actually, it doesn't even shatter. He does 0 damage. It cracks.
Perfect!
This goblin is going to take that goblin's place in the dog pile, and we're going to make another full round of CMD checks! At +6, Greg, 18 beat you?
Yeah.
All right, I haven't done this in a long time.
I think you have to fail like 2 more before you actually die, Greg.
You are knocked down as they drag you this way, and they are all just super giddy about the fact that you notice they're now dragging you towards the furnace. And this one's going to move over and stab the wizard.
Sorry, sir.
I'm the
Please,
wizard.
no.
I'm the wizard.
Correct me and get stabbed for a 5? Does a 5 hit you? I assume it doesn't. Alright, Pseudo is going to beat down the guy in the hallway with a flurry of blows. 15 hits you?
No.
23 definitely hits you for 7.
Okay. Temporary goes away.
7 points of fist damage.
I do not resist the fist.
Not many people do. Korath, your turn.
Alright. Let's see here. So I will have to make a touch attack against the goblin in front of me to do...
You're going to 5-foot step back and then do that?
Well, shocking grasp if I don't want to cast
okay.
it as full round action.
Got it. You're not going to throw a chain lightning at Greg to get all those goblins?
Well, would shocking grasp hit all of them if they're all connected like that?
No, but man, a chain lightning would be hilarious right now.
We're not high enough level for a chain lightning quite
know.
yet.
Too bad you don't have the cool stuff. Alright, do me a shocking grasp. Roll to hit. A 19 does hit, but a 1 does not crit. But 7 damage fries this little goblin's brains out of his skull as you grab him by the forehead and like electrocute him to the point his eyes melt and then he falls down.
I'll be there in a moment.
Malachite.
Don't get glassed.
That would be a opposing CMD against the goblin group CMD or B.
Would it be possible to cast a spell?
You are currently knocked prone unless you want me to hit you 5 times. I would not. Five attack of opportunities means you're not gonna live long.
I need to do a what?
Huh? You need to do a CMD against the group goblin CMD.
Just hit the CMD thing here.
Hit the CMB button.
CMB.
Okay. Combat maneuver, but that's a 1.
Yeah, that's a no.
We're just giving the goblins 5 foot, dude. How bad you rolled. Well, Greg, you might be getting that new character tonight after all, buddy. But if it counts for anything, Malachite will be eternally remembered as a giant piece of glass inside this place.
That honestly doesn't
a giant geode rock inside glass. All right.
I mean, there could have been worse things to die, ways to die, but I wouldn't know. But Cinder, your turn.
I swing and a miss.
You swing and a miss. Altorin.
I aim at the goblin that I can see, and I shoot my gun.
You roll a 1, I'm killing your character with a ricocheted bullet to the brain.
Wait, with how we've been rolling?
Yeah, no, like, it's a... Possible.
12 touch.
How's it 12?
It's 8 plus... Oh, wait, it's already adding my plus 4, isn't it?
Yep.
Never mind, so just an 8.
It's a miss. But
Okay,
you blow the glass out of the window, and all the goblins kind of like, what? What?
And I smile.
You can make more.
It's okay, we can make more. The goblins say, as they make their CMB against Greg. Does a 16 get you again, Greg?
Yeah, you moved me again.
5, 10. 5, 10. 5, 10. 10. 10.
I really don't approve.
Next turn, buddy. If I succeed or you don't fail, I'm chucking your ass in there. The one goblin, since you blew the glass out, is coming out the door at you, or out the window at you.
Do I get in I mean, at least took a 5-foot step, so...
7 hit you?
A 7 does not hit me.
Suto's turn. Suto's going to just do 1 punch and see if he can take out an Amos. A 7 misses, though. As it is Koreth's turn. Koreth, you have multiple issues going on here.
Did not mean to hit that, sorry.
Cinder out in the hallway is not doing too hot against the super boss that you dragged the hallway down him. Malachite's probably about to die. And, you know, 1 goblin is actually a problem for a person like Altorin.
Alright.
Choices, choices, choices.
Whose life do you want to save?
Let's see. You're actually peek in the room here.
Here. Just, your character's still in the other square for all purposes.
So I'm still in this square here, you said?
Yes. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Oh, the life of a level 1 character again.
Yeah, being level 1 sucks.
You're more likely to be able to go in and save the people being dragged around by goblins. I'm gonna see if I can bitch slap this guy with a bow.
That's fair. Oh, Kyle said a bad word. I really am going to have to set up a thing on the stream where you guys can put like a coin jar that like dings every time we do that.
And here's Johnny. Damn it.
That would have been 2 for Kyle now. Yeah, you run towards the monk rogue and he like grabs your hand and like twists your wrist and you lose the spell. And you pull your hand away and you're like, oh. Greg.
Oh,
哦
yeah.
yeah. ，
Like for death situation, buddy. I mean, the way you're rolling, I feel like you just want to die.
It's the computer. It doesn't like me.
Maybe it just doesn't like Malachite.
I've noticed every time we play on Roll20, we roll unnaturally.
Oh, don't
bad.
start that. You guys rocked through freaking 5th edition. I think it's just Pathfinder on here. Cinder, your turn.
I do the one thing that I know how to do.
Get angry and swing a sword.
Yeah.
Roll well.
Oof. How's 20 points of damage do you?
Oof. 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 He hits the ground.
Cool. And with my movement, I'm going to step back in here. So that's 5, 10, 15, 25.
Remember, side squares are like, you know.
That's why I went 15, 25, because the first one's free, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So 15, 25, 35. This would be 40 right here.
How do you have 40-foot movement already?
I get fast movement at level 1 for being a barbarian.
I thought that was level 3.
No, that's 5th edition.
1 second.
I get 2 things at level 1. Fast movement, that bumps it from 30 to 40, and rage. Those are my 2 things that I get at level 1.
Still sounds wrong. 1 second. I'm double checking. Holy crap, it is. Okay. What kind of armor are you wearing?
4 mirror. Which is just a cheaper chain shirt.
Oh, 1 second. Now I gotta look that up too.
It's medium, if you're wanting to, like, wait.
1 second.
Okay.
4 mirror armor?
Yeah.
Yeah, your weight does go down, bud. Or your speed goes down by that.
So what, back down to 30?
It'd be 30 with the fast movement, yeah.
Okay, so...
Because speed in that armor is 20 foot for a 30-foot character.
Okay, so that puts me to here.
Yes. And for the love of God, never buy stone plate. The movement speed penalty on that's even worse than full plate.
I only would move up to, because I don't have heavy armor proficiency.
Yeah.
I don't think stone plate. Yeah.
Altorin, what are you doing?
Well, in this situation here,
5 foot step back and reload.
Yeah, probably do that for now. 5 foot step and reload.
If it counts, your character comes online around level 2 to 3.
I know, it's just I don't have a lot of spell slots right now is what's slowing me down.
Oh, no.
I do have magic missile prepared, but I'm not ready to use it yet. It would be a waste to use it right now.
Yeah, that's debatable, but I mean, alright,
Yeah,
time for Greg to die.
Yeah.
It's not like I can do much with it.
Yeah, that's a 16 plus 6.
I'm dead.
You guys hear heave, ho, ah! They throw Greg into the furnace.
He can still survive!
1 sec, I actually have to look up the damage on this furnace now, which is something I haven't had to do in a long time. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, it doesn't show the damage in here. 1 second. I really wish... I gotta bring my book home with me next time.
It deals 1 point of fire damage.
No, I remember this being an auto kill for, like, most people. Like, I think you were probably the only person in the party who could eat the hit on this.
It's like I said, I ignore the first 7, and then I actually heal for the first round that I'm in there.
Like, this is the equivalent of a fireball going off in a person's face.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Sorry,
That's
Greg.
what, 66 damage?
Holy cow.
To be fair, this is not supposed to happen. Like, you guys normally, any other normal party would have, like, stopped this from happening over the 3 turns it took me to drag him over here.
I mean, I am at a disadvantage at being stuck outside.
Greg, take 19 damage as they hawk you into the furnace and you get encased in glass.
Yeah, that's like 6 points over my max.
Yeah, and you have no way to get out of the fires. So, Greg, congratulations on being dead today, buddy.
If I have a new sheet, I'll just make a new character.
Yep, I'm just gonna go ahead and make it
your
level 2.
twin brother.
Go ahead and make it level 2, Greg.
Yeah, I say, because I just used the character mancer when I reset the.
No, don't reset the character because like I want a mark of dead characters on our sheet, our journal. Okay.
Okay.
Give me 2 seconds to make Greg a new character sheet, then we'll finish.
Lord help us.
Into the furnace you go. Holy crap! It's been like ages since I got to pull that off.
I'm sorry, Greg. I wish I could have gotten there to save you, buddy.
Hey, no problem.
I don't think Greg's too upset about it. I think he was wanting to. I think he was kind of wanting to build something new down the road, anyways.
We still need a healer, though.
Greg, you should have a new character sheet on your thing again.
Now, as long as everybody just buys wands and potions of healing, we'll be fine.
Can you see the character sheet, Greg?
Yeah, I got it. And I'm starting to make my character now.
Let us know what you're playing.
If you buy me a wand of Cure Light Wounds, I could be the heal stick.
I could be your heal bot.
Kyle, when you hit level 7, you're taking leadership to get us a follower that's a healer.
Michael, take 4 points of damage as this goblin like jumps out the window at you and slashes you in the chest.
What'd he roll?
He rolled an 18 to hit.
Fair enough. You said 4?
Yep. You guys hear combat sounds outside as a goblin is now cutting down your wizard.
Oh.
Pseudo's dead. Korath, your turn.
Alright. 1 through this door for 2.
Hey, 1 sec. I gotta do one thing quick. I'm hoping the stream can hear the phone go off. Hey, Michael.
Yeah.
I totally just threw Greg into the furnace in the Glassworks.
Yes, I know you did.
You're running Rise again?
Maybe.
Oh, you're talking to that Michael.
Why?
Because we're live streaming it and video and recording it and putting it on YouTube.
Yes, of course. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're on week 2. It's going pretty well so far. We have Kyle in the group.
Hello.
Hey, I got a new follow. Thanks for the follow, Damien. Welcome to the channel. So, yeah, you just missed a guy getting burned alive. It happens every now and then. Talk to you later, Michael. I thought you'd get a laugh out of that.
Alright, peace out. Bye.
I like his response. You're running Rise again.
18 to hit the closest goblin for 3 cold damage.
We can't move on to the next module until we finish the first module, and we've never finished the first module.
18 to hit that goblin is definitely a hit. 1 damage, you said?
3 damage.
Okay. Yeah, Damien, I've gotten 2 kills in that furnace, and I've ran this module over 20 times now. Greg, do you remember who else I got in the furnace?
Eli.
Yes, I got Eli into the furnace. To be fair, that was a 3-man group, though. So, like, you know, it's hard to defend people when you have 3 wizards in a
I
party.
think there's somebody else, though.
I do feel like there was another one. Like, maybe I got a 3rd one. Malachite, you're... Oh, yeah. Just gonna remove you off the initiative tracker, Cinder!
I'm melting!
Yeah, you guys hear Malachite and the thing go, no! As he burns a bit more, finally losing the last of his HP.
Stick a fork in me, I'm
5,
done.
15. I'm gonna hit this goblin with a sword.
Okay. Okay, you actually hit him. Yeah, the 16 points of damage kills that goblin so thoroughly that he dies twice. Like, you chop him in half and he hits the ground and he, like, drags himself up with his arms for a second, and then his body finally realizes, oh god, I've died, and it shuts off.
Yeah, extra ragey because they killed the only other elemental person in the party, and they're being, racist about it.
You didn't even make a connection to him.
I mean, Greg was the only person that made the attempt to make a connection, remember?
That's fair, I forgot. You're right.
And then I just stare at this goblin and just point at him
Hey.
like, you're next, bud. You're the closest one to me, you're next.
Altoran,
I
your
went
turn.
back to try and help him. I
So,
feel like that's
I'm
connection
going to
worthy.
5-foot step, swift action. I'm a mage bullet.
Okay.
Get rid of detect magic, and now my gun has frost. And I'm going to shoot the goblin.
Okay, go for it.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's 1v1ing one outside.
Yeah, yeah. Ironically, I think a 14 actually touches these things. Yeah, that's a hit, Michael.
And then it's taking an additional...
D6 frost.
So 5 total.
I'm still standing, motherfucker. I may have 1 hit point left, but I'm still standing. As,
That's
you
fine.
shoot him in the chest, and there's, an icicle behind him. Off of his spine.
That's fair.
And then he runs up. And am I getting a second kill tonight?
Crit, crit, crit.
13 hits you?
Yes, right now it does.
Take 2 damage.
I'm still standing too.
Amos, the goblin who's next to you is going to dog slice you, and the rest are going to throw glass in your face.
Okay.
Take 1 damage off the 16 on a hit.
Okay.
Actually, we're going to throw some glass at Korath.
Please
He's back there doing magic stuff. Does a 14 hit you, Cor?
Touch, you said?
No. At that range, it's normal attack.
No, it does not.
Cool. Yeah.
So I have mage armor up.
They all throw glass baubles at you. Hey, that guy's still dead. Korath, your
Bounces
turn.
off the magic.
Is it bad that I kind of put my hand in the furnace just to get the fire damage to heal myself?
If I only take 7 or 8, I could start fast healing. If I put too much of my arm in the
Frost
furnace, I
again.
could die, though.
15 for a
Ridiculous.
range touch.
It's a hit. For 3
This-
damage.
Another 3.
Alright. Well, to be fair, he killed
For
the
the
one you
next
hit last
one.
round, yeah.
Yeah. To the one that's not
In melee, actually?
that one this time.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
Good news is I am the perfect person to center your fireball on.
This is true. If you're going to fireball a party member, this is the guy to do so. Cinder, your turn.
I cast sword.
Well, you, yeah, he's dead. He is very dead as he, explodes into chunky, soupy mess.
Alright, so I can only do things when someone dies, so we just need a sacrificial party member.
The last 3 goblins are horrified about this chunks of soupy, splashy goblin that just shattered across them.
And then I just step up to the next one. That'll be it.
Altoran,
All right.
you might
so
want to magic missile this guy. Step back.
I'm going to do one better because I still have that crossbow. So I'm going to 5-foot step, free action drop. I wouldn't be able to draw it and shoot at the same turn.
Isn't it a swift action draw?
If you have quick draw.
I don't have quick draw.
Oh, yeah, no. You might want to just 5 foot and then pop that magic, buddy.
That would probably be your best choice.
And then hopefully not roll a 0 somehow. 3 force damage as you step back again, and the goblin looks like he's grinning ear to ear. He's only got 1 HP, but he knows he's going to get you, and then you punk a magic missile through his forehead. And it's like that scene from the X-Men where Magneto shoves the quarter through the guy's skull, except for it's a goblin and it's a rock.
And then I fall backwards onto the ground, breathing deeply as I'm like, oh, this is not going well at all.
Oh, that makes it Goblin's turn. I'm going to give them a -2 on this upcoming attack due to the fact that they are scared right now. First one's against Kyle. Yeah, no, they all miss. 5, 4, and a 5 on the dice rolls.
That's right.
Koreth, your turn.
Ooh. Spooky, scary magic man.
Oh, hey. Da. We're gonna Ray of Frost again.
Tonight's gonna look great on the YouTube channel.
This is horrible.
That one does not hit.
No.
And then I'm going to use my other action to pull out my crossbow.
It's fair. Cinder.
I do the one thing I do. And I actually missed this one.
Good. Altoran, you hear combat going from inside the window still.
I quickly stand up, load my gun.
Okay.
Because technically I did say I fell backwards, so...
First one's at Koreth. Kyle, what's your AC?
Currently 16.
Take 6 damage on a crit.
I'm at 1.
Oh, God. Yeah, but now we have to go over the bigger problem as I just downed Amos.
I'm at 4, so...
Yeah, and I deal 4.
I'm at 0.
And then I do another 4.
So I'm at -4.
-3. Remember zeros. Oh, yeah, no, you were at 0 for the first time in ever. Koreth, your turn.
Are
Hey.
we looking at a TPK?
We might be.
If they throw me in the fire, I heal back.
If I get, there's a small chance I'm walking out of this furnace.
Guys, I'm gonna tell you now, if I look in the window and see Koreth lying on the ground, and the fact that Malachite is dead and Cinder is on the ground, my character will walk away. He is a neutral character.
Yeah, nope. I got a chick in town who's interested in me. I ain't doing this.
Yep.
5-foot step, shooting the guy who slashed at me.
That's all.
13
That's fair, because you can rebuild a party then.
is a miss.
Fuck buckets.
Cinder, you might want to roll that.
That nat 20, buddy.
Because this is just a flat D20 roll, right?
Just a con save.
Con save? Or... Okay.
Damien in our chat, should I start digging for graves for the TPK? Question mark. Oh, that's a fail.
That's an 8, yeah.
Altoran.
So that puts me at -5.
Let's
It's
see.
1 point, right?
Yeah.
So that puts me at -5.
If you go to this window, you could shoot that one that's charging Altoran. And your gun is still magical.
I could not, because I could not reach.
I measured it from the window. Like, literally like this square.
Okay, so I'd be technically shooting from, like, against the wall.
I'd be nice about it. Yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay, so pretty much I'm gonna run over to the wall, press myself up against it, see the goblin, I'm gonna, lead around the corner and shoot.
I'm Agent Altoran. Bam!
Nope, because pressed against the wall, I lose sight.
You're losing sight because it's fine. No, you're only losing sight because of the program, not because you'd actually lose sight.
Okay, because I actually cannot see at that point.
Move your character
so.
back 1 square. We'll say you're firing from this square though.
Okay, that works. Give me a second here.
That's a 1.
That's a 1 and a misfire. No, it's not a misfire. It
is a misfire.
Yeah, 1s are always a misfire.
Why is it a 5 then? Oh, it's because I get
Because
my
you get
+4.
plus.
Yeah. That's a
Basically,
misfire.
If you see red, it's bad. Just,
Yeah, yeah.
anything red is the worst you can do.
Yeah, so that's a misfire.
I really feel like I should throw him into the fire.
I'd do it. Okay.
I mean, that's what the goblins would probably do, yeah.
Yeah, like I said, you're goblins right now.
That's
and
fair.
They like throwing things into fire. And also, this is a big scary thing that just made like 2 of their buddies explode.
That is fair. So I'm moving over. And next round, if these guys are still alive, I'm definitely just throwing you into the fire.
Okay. Come on, fast healing 2.
Korath, your turn.
Do you
I'm
know,
still alive.
I can't remember what the feat is, but there's a feat you can only take if you were downed by fire 10 times. I
Let's see. So none of the goblins that are by me are alive anymore, right?
Nope, they're ignoring you to go body slam a fire elemental into the fire.
All right.
all of the
Back to
living
the gods that burnt you, child, as they throw you into the heat. There you go. A clunk as a goblin skull explodes out of the back of his head as a crossbow bolt strikes him down.
I'm just bleeding heavily from my chest, and I'm just loading crossbow bolts as a sorcerer. Just, nope, fuck magic, you're gonna die.
Cinder, fort save.
Okay. Magic's too unreliable.
That's a failure because you needed a 15.
Yep, so -6.
What's your con score?
16.
No, not Bobby had Goblin Kids. Goblin 1. That's fair. So we just got to get you to negative 10 more rounds. Altorin, your turn, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, at this point, I am not going to be able to reload that pistol in time because of the misfire. So I'm going to...
Fire your second magic missile through the window.
Nope, because I have 1 detect magic and 1 magic missile ready. So let me do that. I'm not going to do that. Never mind.
Cast detect magic threateningly.
No, I was going to try to jump through the window, but...
Fail athletics check, break leg, and go unconscious.
Yep, you got it, buddy. So, I'm assuming that I can see... Well, I can see that Korath is still alive. How is he looking, by the way? Barely?
I look like if I sneeze too hard, I might go into shock.
I contemplate decisions, and then I yell at Korath, "We need to leave." And I say it very regrettably.
There's only 2 goblins left, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't see, so I don't know that.
Well, I can't leave him behind.
Well, at this moment, because, like I said, I would do what's best nature for my character. I'm not immediately leaving, but I grab my crossbow and I start heading around the building towards, like, where the door would be.
You could go through the window without dying, Michael. I'm not going to be a dick.
Alright, well then I'm going to try to go... I mean, I'd still... Yeah, you're not getting me... Yeah, no, y'all got me screwed up thinking I'm going through that window.
Pussy!
So, I'm gonna go through this window, and I still see 3 live goblins in there, by the way.
There's
One of
2.
them did get marked dead.
It did not mark
Oh,
dead.
sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, so... I still wouldn't be able to do anything other than try to fix my gun when I jump through the window, so...
You could shoot if you have the crossbow out.
Okay, so yeah, jump through the window with the crossbow, and I'm gonna take a pot shot, and this would be right there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a no.
Your ability to shoot things is fantastic for a gun character.
Yeah, but that's against AC, not touch.
That's fair, but like, you could have rolled better than a 4.
You know what, Ed? Just curious now, because, you know, screw you. Yep, see? Nope.
Now I'm legitimately contemplating what I want to do right now.
I say in Goblin, because we're all looking pretty rough, I'm like, we can all walk away peacefully. Just saying.
Make me a diplomacy check. A diplomacy.
Diplomancery.
On one hand, more glass. On
I
other
mean, it's a
hand,
flat 10, so there's that.
They're throwing glass at you guys. Actually, specifically at Michael.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down, by the way.
Take 1 point of damage as you Oh, wait, no, wait, it's a miss. You're good. Two misses as
okay.
they just sling glass at your face. Korath, your turn.
I think I'm missing
got
damage,
one.
Ed. Didn't you say that last goblin did hit me for 3?
No, you're accurate. I've been tracking you.
Oh, okay.
At the next one. 21.
You put a crossbow bolt into his eye, and then he just the guy next to him looks at him. He's like, "Come on."
How
As
much
a free
can
action. As a
How
free
much can a
action.
goblin lift, Ed?
Not enough with just the two of them.
Yep. So I look at the one goblin that's there, and I'm like, offer still stands.
Cinder, your turn.
I need a 16 or better. That's better.
Hey, you're not bleeding out this turn. Altorin, take your shot, buddy.
I load the bolt, and I do. I give him one more chance, feeling generous because
He's ignoring you. Shoot him.
There we go.
Damn it! I had a whole blood for the blood gods ready as I was going to charge you. Yeah, you blow his head off.
And at this point, I drop the crossbow as I'm shaking because, halfway dead, and I'm like, oh god, this is not how
Glass
this is
skulls
supposed
for
to
the
be.
skull throne. Glass skulls for the skull throne. That is accurate. Goblins turn into corn goblins.
And minor issue as I look over at Korath and go, I can't heal.
Neither can I. But we should see if we can do anything for Cinder.
You guys could quote unquote check the body in the hallway.
Oh yeah, he did kill the guy in the hallway, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you want to check on Cinder and I'll go to the body?
Sure. I go check on Cinder, and I also, as I check over Cinder, seeing that I can't do nothing, I look at Malachite's, glassy body, and I contemplate how I can pull him out of the fire without hurting myself.
Michael, he looks beautiful as his skin is now turned into porcelain.
Yeah.
He's the biggest diamond you'll never get to touch.
I guess
Hey,
none
Ed.
of my equipment survived.
Nope.
I was
On the guy in the hallway's body, you find all of that.
Boy.
Hey, there's a potion to cure light wounds.
626 EXP for surviving characters, by the way.
626.
Yep. What's that put you up to?
I'm not going to lie. I've just been typing in addition, in case somebody needs.
I just checked. Oh, that's great.
Oh, I do it specifically in case somebody's like, "How much experience did we get from that?"
Eye level. That puts me at 1,488.
All right, so Greg, you'll be starting off a little bit behind them at 1,300 exactly.
No problem.
At level 2. You guys don't have to waste the potion on Altorin. He stabilized. You guys can just drag him back to town. You guys do kind of search around a little bit more after you loot Sugo's body, and you do find a Miko Kaiju, a Miko knocked unconscious with a gash in her forehead and tied up.
Well, let's get her back to town.
As well as what looks like a knockdown secret entrance into a tunnel that looks kind of dangerous that we may or may not start next week's game off in.
So, who's dragging
Secret
me and who's
tunnel.
dragging Amico?
I take the girl.
Well, Cinder might not be getting dragged back then.
As Michael just kind of okay, you go, Kyle, I got this, and then you hear, bang! Oh, he didn't make it!
Yeah, because I have a base strength of 10, so...
Old Yeller.
I have a base strength of 9.
Oh, God.
I only weigh about 200 pounds plus all the stuff I'm carrying.
Yeah. Just 200 pounds,
You guys, Altorin goes back to town and gets Sheriff Hemlock, and he's like, hey, you should probably bring a cleric and maybe some people to help carry bodies out of here back up.
So I'm not saying that you probably should send somebody to help. but
yeah, we need help.
I'd send somebody to help.
So, did Malachite lose all of his items then?
Oh yeah, it was literally set. He's literally sitting in molten glass magma.
I'm assuming that means his money did too.
Yeah, he did.
That's fair.
That short bow, does it have a strength rating or?
It's a strength rating of 1 second of pseudo strength rating, which is surprisingly a 1.
Okay, and that's
For now, I'd say the ring of protection should probably go to either me or Altoran.
Would you just like to roll off for it if everybody's in agreement to that?
That's good.
You want to roll a d6, d20? What do you want to do?
Are you guys rolling between the two casters on who gets the armor class increase? Because screw the melee guy.
I mean,
if the melee guy wanted it, he'd be up to talk about it.
yeah, this is very true.
Amos, you ever felt screwed out of loot before, buddy?
We'll split up the gold.
We'll wait until he's actually up, and then we can figure this out.
That's fair.
Okay, we'll go ahead and next morning you guys wake up and you've gotten some healing. You're in the bar. Amiko reminds you now that she's awake that you have permanent free room and board at her inn. And the three of you sit at the table and you mourn your lost friend who's now a glassy statue.
I kind of sigh as I go, man, I should have bet more money on him.
I get 2 drinks and I pour one up. And I pour one on the ground, and then I drink the other drink.
Amiko sends the halfling over to clean up the mess you just made inside her inn.
I shake my head in disapproval, and I ask for a drink for myself.
Okay. Amiko's going to pay for your drinks for the day.
Fair enough.
I don't know what Malachite did as far as like his free time and stuff. So I guess I'll just respectfully gather up anything he might have left in this room. You
find a couple pebbles. Yeah, it's kind of concerning. You don't know what he's been doing with these.
Gross.
Yep, yeah, it's very gross. Anyways.
On that note, also, I think I'm gonna go try to spend some time with Shay, because why not?
And you're using average hit die, right, Ed?
You can either roll or you can take average. Your choice, but once you pick, that's what you do every level.
I'll do average because we did point by.
Okay. If you're rolling, I need to know now, though.
Did you level?
Yeah, everybody leveled.
Okay. Mine was saying we need to get up to 2,000. No, never mind. I thought it said 2,000 up there.
It did for some reason on your sheet. I had to change it.
Okay. I am not going crazy. I'm just dumb.
It's fine.
So average is half plus con mod, right?
No, half. Okay, so half plus 1, so your would be 4 plus your con, and then
So,
if you
6.
then if you want to do your favorite class bonus and health points instead of skill points.
I think in this situation I probably would, just because I'm a little too squishy right now. So
I'm just going to go average for mine. I'm not going to roll for health.
Okay. So
So it
you're all
sounds like
taking
we're all doing
average.
average.
That's fine.
So that's actually going to put me up to 15 max.
How?
Average is half
4.
plus. So
You're at 8. That puts you to 12.
and hold on. So I thought you said average was half. Amos said half plus 1.
No, you're right. No, 15 is right. Okay, I'm sorry. That seemed like a big jump for a wizard. You know what I mean?
Well, because average would be
It's going to be
3
4.
plus 1 plus my modifier, and
6.
then
And you're
favored.
taking the favored one. Okay, so yeah, that would put you 7 points up. That would put you to 15. Okay.
Okay, that's why I thought I had calculations right, but I wanted to double check. So
Yeah, sorry, didn't mean to jump at you. I was just like, wow, that's a lot of HP for a level 2 wizard.
no, you're good. I just wanted to verify.
Remember to check your class, make sure you get your new features, make sure you change all your stuff up. You know what you're doing, guys. Everybody, thanks for watching tonight. Like I said, we do this every Tuesday.
Thursday.
Or every Thursday. Oh my god, I'm tired.
Don't worry, we're here for you, buddy.
Happy birthday to me. You guys gotta save my butt. Anyways, yeah, but thank you everybody for watching. It was a wonderful night. We almost TPK'd 2 games in a row now. This video will be on YouTube Sunday morning. And then we'll be good to go next Thursday for part 3.
Hey.
Have a good night, guys.
Good night.